to reality. First video of 2017. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry. It's been, I have no excuse. I just haven't filmed. And that's real life. Today I'm going to be curling my hair with two different tools. With a wand that is the same all the way around. It doesn't taper at all. It is a 1-inch wand and a new curling iron that I got. I was doing a bride's hair recently and realized that mine was on the way to its curling iron deathbed. So I bought a new one with just some Christmas present Amazon money that we got. So I didn't just go out and buy a new curling iron. We budgeted it, and because that's real life. And I'm excited to try it out, and you'll hear my thoughts throughout the video. So if you've been curious about how you curl your hair and get these loose waves that are really in right now, please keep watching. I am looking forward to sharing this because it's been much requested, and I hope that you enjoy it. Oh, and I never hairsprayed my hair. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. So if your hair doesn't hold the curl well or you don't want it to fall out, hairspray your hair at the end of this. But other than that, I'll talk about the different things that I do, and I hope you enjoy it. Here we go! Okay, peeps, so I've already done my bottom layer because that's hard to see. But when my hair was wet last night after the shower, I used It Hair Care's 12-in-1 Amazing Leave-In Treatment, Maximum Hair Heat Protection. What does it say? Maximum heat protection. And then after my curls, I'm going to put a little bit of dry shampoo in to just fluff them up. And right now I have a Cure dry shampoo for all hair types, especially yours. It says, save water, go dry. So this is what it looks like, and it's a powder. Poof, poof, poof. Let's go. So we're going to section our hair off. So we started with the bottom layer. I started with the bottom layer. I did that without you, I'm sorry. I'm going to show you first with the wand and then on the other side with the curling iron. So let's do this. So I've got these other pieces that aren't curled yet right here. And I like to smooth out these baby hairs in front. Sometimes they just make it hard for me to do stuff with my hair after I curl it. So I just take my wand and go over them lightly like that. So they kind of just flatten out. My ends are looking nice. It's just like, wee. Feels kind of dark. Feel dark to you guys? Meh. And you take your wand, and I'm going to curl these front ones away from my face. So I'm just going to go here and here, wrapping it like twice around. Just hold it for a couple seconds. Now I'm not going right next to my head. And then, this is the trick. So we don't want them to be boingy. So we don't want it to be super boingy. So I'm going to keep twisting in that direction and pull as it cools. And then that'll kind of just stretch out the curl a little bit. So this one I'm going to curl towards my face. And twist it and pull. And you have to twist it and pull it in the direction that you curled it. You don't want to twist it opposite because that will be weird. Okay, so now I'll show you the other side with a curling iron. So this is new. It's called the Hot Tools Professional 1-inch curling iron. And it's so pretty. It's like gold and black, which I really like that color combo right now. And it goes up to 430 degrees if you're curious. I'll put a link down below. I got it off of Amazon. It was really reasonably priced for a professional grade hot tool. I'm going to show you 3 different ways you can curl with a curling iron. So the first one is that you can use it like a wand. So this one's a little more complex. So if you have your curling iron, then you wrap it, hold the clamp up, and then you wrap it around, or as if it were a wand. Let it go, twist in the direction that you curled, and there's that little wave. Okay, so first one done. Second one is I need to curl this one towards my face. They have to match, is to go towards the ends the end of the hair, roll up, hold it for a hot minute, hot, because this is a curling iron, and then you like untwist it. Do you see that? And then pull out. So it does the untwisting like for you, or the twisting for you. And this one's a little more limp, but that's because you were twisting it while it was still on the hot tool, if that makes sense. So those are two of the ways, and when we get further up on my head, I'll show you the last way. Okay, so little tip, if you're not used to working with curling irons or wands, sometimes it's frustrating because the spots close to your head are just like so flat. So with a wand or a curling iron, I'll show you both, I like to go under this top layer and just place the wand underneath to just give it a little bit of lift. Just like that. So it's not just like suction cup to your head. And then with a curling iron, what you want to do is, again, take that top layer and open the clamp and just press it under. You can clamp if you want, but you don't really need to. And that just gives it a little bit of oomph without ruining the curls you've just created. Boing, boing. So I don't know if you can tell, but the curls do look different depending on the tool that I use. So depending on what you like could depend on if you're thinking about buying either curling iron or a wand could help you decide which one you would prefer. Okay, so we're gonna go with the top layer now. And I would highly suggest that you guys try to mimic my my arm positions, if that makes sense. Because I have found different ways to curl my hair that are really helpful and effective. So if you're like, I can't get to the back, or I can't figure out how to get both my arms over here or whatever. Yeah, just look at how I do it. I'm not saying I'm a pro or that like my way's the only way, but I have struggled with those questions before. So this is the way that I found to best combat those frustrations. So I'm just going to do this with the wand right now. I'm gonna give a little lift at the root like I was doing earlier, and then just windy. And see how it's so boingy? This is why we like pull it, but in the direction that we curled it. If that makes any sense. I hope it does. Just do what I do. Okay, that was like that whole side section, so. I like these top ones a little bit more boingy than like flat. So, a lot of this is just like preference too, about like what you enjoy and like what you think is cute. So don't take my word for it. Ha, name that show. I know you know it. My millennials. Shout out to LeVar Burton. I'm continuing in layers because I want to make sure that I get volume in the right places. Okay, so now we'll do this front section, And it's good to have a comb handy for this part because I always want these to be smooth, but personal preference, whatever. Okay, so I go by layer, so I'm splitting this back one. And I'll do that. So I'll show you the third curling iron method, and that might seem more doable for you guys. So I go through it once just to get the heat like through the piece. So that like could straighten it, but we're not straightening it, we're curling it, kids. So then you go through and starting at the root, you just twist. So this is the tail hanging out of the curling, and then you just click it through. And then you can twist back, clicky, clicky, and then you pull out. And that gives you kind of that loose curl. My ends are a little springier than I would like, so I'm just gonna straighten those quick. Because my hair is so dark, it gets very hot very quickly, so whenever I touch it after I put heat on it, I have to be really careful. So then I just continue in these layers. I go from back to front. This is how we do it, baby. I'm gonna do this one front ways also. Now this is like the second method I showed you. I'm going to make these front kind of bang pieces curl forward. Now I don't do this very often, but it's kind of fun the way that it like flops in your face. Floppy floppy. So that's what I'm doing. Plus it works with my cowlick. It's just like whatever. I gotta embrace it, man. Okay, so this is what it kind of looks like. And now keep in mind I used different methods of curling. Oh my gosh, I should have changed that lighting way long ago. Sorry about that, viewers. And so at this point, if I let them cool, I'll let them do their thing, but I am gonna go through and add some more volume through here, just so it doesn't look so weird. Okay, so now I usually let them cool, so I either do my makeup or finish getting dressed. I'm in my jammy shirt right now. Yeah, so while you let them cool, you don't want to like tug on them and pull on them when they're still hot. Sometimes I'll go through and see if there are any sections I want to curl more, but this looks pretty good. There's some sections I might want to go through and straighten, but we'll worry about that later. So I will put some makeup on while we wait. Okay, so my curls should be cooler. So I'm going to shake a little bit of dry shampoo through the roots just because I showered last night. But some of these spaces around the side of my head sometimes get a little moist. I know some people don't like that word, but I feel neutral about it. And so I'm just gonna tip my head upside down. Whee! I'm going to bend over and shake it through my hair. Okay, and while I was down there, I kind of pulled through my curls a little bit. So as you can see, they're a lot less defined than they were a moment ago. And now I can really see which ones are too curly, which ones are too flat, or which ones are just right. Well, this multiple tool method of curling worked out really well. I'm pleased. So there's some that are like a little boingier than I would hope. So I'm gonna go through and straighten the ends because that's in right now. Who knows why? And so that'll just help it look a little more tousled. I have no idea what the back looks like. Sometimes I'll get a mirror and check out the back. Sometimes I don't care. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed it. It does not take long to curl your hair. Some people feel like it takes forever. I don't think it takes that long. But maybe I'm just used to it. I don't know. The wand that I use is also my straightener. Whee! which is kind of confusing, and I was really frustrated at first, but I love it. I think it's great because it's not flat plates, because it has these rounded outsides. It gives my hair a little bit more volume and movement than if I just like stuck straight my hair. So it's Remington something E. I'll find the link and put it down below if you would like to own it. And this is the Hot Tools Professional 1-inch curling iron. Both of these are 1 inch. So if you're going to mix and match tools, either intentionally pick different sizes or make sure they're the same size. So both of these are 1 inch. I don't know if you can see that. This is the first time I've used it to curl my hair. I really like straightening my hair with a curling iron because, like the straightener that I now have, it gives my hair movement and body that it doesn't with a normal straightener. Oh, there's a piece I definitely have to curl better. So I like straightening my hair with a curling iron, and it did pretty well for that, but it's meant to curl hair. So I'm very pleased with how it curled my hair. I hope to do curls on my head that are just with this tool, and I'm excited to use it. It's definitely professional grade. It feels expensive. It doesn't squeak. It hardly makes any noise, which is really cool. This is really easy to lift up. Yeah, I'm very pleased. I'm glad I got it. I will put links down below to the different products that I used, and this video has been much requested for a while, so I hope that it is what you were hoping for. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And I'm sure there was something else that I meant to tell you all. I can't remember. Whatever. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope that you're encouraged and excited to curl your hair, either with these loose waves or ringlets, whatever your style is. I love the ringlet. It will always be one of my favorite things. But if you already have a curling iron, use a curling iron. Don't go out and buy new tools. If you have a wand, use that. I don't have a straightener that curls my hair. I know that's like really in right now, so I didn't go out and buy one because I don't have one. And that's the whole point of this channel, is to just use what you have. So I hope that you're encouraged to try and curl your hair on your own. You can do it. The back of your hair is not that scary. And thanks for joining me in my first video of 2017. And let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know which hair things you want to see, which makeup things you want to see. And I'll see you next time. Bye.